All right, before we get started with today's video, Smell Good family, I just want to say thank you. Thank you guys, man, for all the love that y'all showed with the upcoming Clear My Skin with Jay Chantel collaboration. 2 different body oils, luxury body oils, part 1 and part 2 will be dropping August the 22nd. All right, so me and Jay Chantel will get together for an interview here soon to talk about the process and everything that went into this incredible moment for myself. I'm very grateful for her for even having the vision to want to work with somebody like me, all right, to do this. So just want to get on and tell you guys thank you for that. Everybody who's pre-ordered and, you know, liked the video and commented on the video, whether it was on Instagram or here on YouTube. So I do have a collaboration on the way. Body Oil Boys, where you at? I'm huge in favor of men's grooming outside of the fragrances, taking care of yourself, and you know, this is just like a monumental thing. All right, monumental thing, and I'm very appreciative of the moment and very excited. All right, so thank you guys, and more on the collaboration coming really, really soon. All right, let's get into today's video. YouTube, what's going on, YouTube? What is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy one more time, DEDRICKHICKSJR, and now I'm back with another fragrance video. Smell Good family. Hopefully everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic. And as always, man, it's positive energy, it's positive vibes, and most importantly, it is positive vibes only. All right, no negativity whatsoever will be tolerated on this channel. Never be tolerated. All right, so we're here to have a good time, talk about fragrances, and that's that. All right, so today's video was sponsored by my good friends over at Max Aroma. You guys know Max Aroma, and if you don't, you should. All right, they have an incredible catalog of different fragrances from all kinds of brands all over the world that you can try out and experience for yourself. And you know, if you're not trying to blind buy, not really trying to take a big risk like that, which I don't recommend, even though I do it all the time, they do have sampling. They have these faux leather sample atomizers that are great quality, and you can get a great experience from really any fragrance you want. I think every fragrance that they have available, they offer some sample size, some decanted size sample. All right, discovery sets, everything. All right, so check out Max Aroma. I do have a code, Dedrick10. You can save yourself 10% off anything when you head to checkout. All right, so Dedrick10, save yourself 10%. All right, so today we're going to be talking about some fresher options. All right, just fresh fragrances in different forms. You know, stuff for the office, for the heat, for you know, relaxation or cruising and chilling or whatever. You know, a fresh fragrance is something that, you know, just gets the job done every single time. All right, so all 10 of these fragrances are available over at Max Aroma right now for you to check in, especially if you're, you know, really in favor of the fresh fragrance vibe. All right, and these are all bangers. If I do say so myself, these are all bangers. So we have some fragrances that you know really, really well, or you've heard about, or you've seen a lot of conversation about, and then we have some fragrances that don't get a lot of conversation that are awesome and definitely is worth a try. All right, so up first, this one is definitely popular in the community. I will be wearing this week at some point in time because it is hot as hell here in Florida. All right, so from the house of Mikv, we have the great Gin and Tonic. Gin and Tonic from Mikv. Beautiful, fizzy, sparkly citrus. This lime lemon combo that you get up top. Juniper berries, this dry gin effect with this fragrance. I don't know if the note of gin is in this actual in the actual note breakdown, but they definitely pull it off with how this is composed. All right, great fragrance for the summertime, really great year round, very versatile for the office, fresh, clean, different. To me, I haven't smelled anything else that smells like gin and tonic, quite frankly, and this is outstanding stuff, man. Very popular in the community, and rightfully so. I have great memories with this fragrance. I've told it on here before, and for me, in the heat and the humidity, when you're moving around outside, having some fun or having a good time off of my skin, this fragrance is beastly. All right, I got an enormous amount of performance out of this fragrance, and I typically like to wear it out when I'm outside, when I'm moving in and out, especially in the warmer weather. I haven't worn it to the office yet. I think that I will try it out to the office just to see what it can do. But when I smell this fragrance, man, fun just pops in my mind. So definitely this is over at Max Aroma right now. Check it out, get your sample. Great stuff, man, for the summer and really all year round. From the house of M. Mikv, we have Gentonic. Gentonic from M. Mikv. Really good stuff, man. Up next, man, another fragrance from M. Mikv. We're gonna go back to back here, man. This is a limited edition fragrance that is out there. I talked about it briefly in the Hoochie Daddy 2025 video, but this is one that it's not for everybody, but it's fresh. It's a unique, fresh profile, and I love this stuff. From the house of M. Mikv, we have Royal Blue. Royal Blue. You probably haven't seen much conversation about this because it is limited. Matter of fact, my bottle is, what number I have? I have 1,843 numbered bottle out of 2,000 bottles, all right? This is currently available. It is hella expensive, but they do have samples available for you to try. Beautiful, man, citrus oud fragrance. That's what this is. Kind of this salty, aquatic, medley of citruses and this nice oud, man. The oud definitely is imposing itself throughout this fragrance, but it's blended really, really, really well with the citruses and the aquatic takes of this fragrance. Yeah, it comes off a little bit salty. You get that citrus behind it and you get that oud blending in with it. Very, very complex fragrance. Unique, not like everything else, but the theme of this video is fresh. And this is fresh, so we're gonna go in a direction where you ain't gonna smell like everybody else and no one's gonna smell like you. Although not for everybody, I definitely recommend a sample. This stuff is spectacular. It is spectacular. It fits my speed profile of fragrances that I'm looking for. I am just a fan of this style, all right? So this stuff is really, really good. Check it out before it's gone. Limited edition fragrance. They do have the 5 ml sample, full leather samples available for you to try if you don't want to buy the bottle. It is expensive, but it's definitely I definitely recommend trying. To me, this stuff is spectacular. Unique, different, not for everybody, but definitely fresh. From the house of M. Mikv, we have the limited edition Royal Blue. This stuff is fire, bro. It is fire. Love the bottle, love the details, everything of the fragrance. It's great. All right, up next, man, this house has truly, really, piqued my interest, man. I've had some great moments with every fragrance that I've tried from this house, but this was the very first one that I tried, and this is a fresh utility fragrance for any and everything. From the house of Decant, we have a Light Breeze. Light Breeze, get that in focus. From the house of Decant, my goodness, it's a blue fragrance that, like, you get a little bit of Settly, you get a little bit of Percival, you get a little like Polo 67, you get a little of a lot of the very popular blue fragrances blended in one. It's great. It's citrusy, it's fresh, and a little bit minty, a little bit woody, musky, just beautiful stuff, man. Great quality here. This stuff is a beast of a performer, man. I went 6 to 7 sprays on this and it carried me throughout the day and through the night. I was really impressed with the performance of this fragrance. The quality is really, really good here. I love these kind of old school classic style bottles that Decant has here. And they have some bangers, man. Unseen is very, very good. Game of Joy, very, very good. So many different takes from well, they don't have a lot of takes, but they have a healthy foundation from the house of Decant, and this is one that got you covered on the fresh tip. Signature scent, very versatile, excellent. They have samples available. Check them out. I've seen a lot of love from the house of Decant. Decant, I believe that's how you pronounce it, and rightfully so. But this right here is your everyday workhorse. It will remind you of other fragrances out there, other fresh fragrances, blue style fragrances. But man, don't get it twisted. This definitely does its own thing. Quality, check. Performance, check. All you beast mode lovers out there, this is one to tap into. From the house of Decant, we have a light breeze. Man, I tell you, this is a good one. This is a good one. Really good stuff. All right. Up next, this stuff is outstanding. You know, this is inspired by, you know, one of the great fragrance profiles of all time. What am I talking about? From the house of Algabra, we have Scent of Paradise. Scent of Paradise from the house of Algabra. This is their take on the Creed Silver Mountain Water DNA, and this is my favorite of them all. I have the Xerjoff Mikv Gentonic. I think that is an excellent, beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I have it. I have different takes of that Silver Mountain Water DNA, but this is the best. Why? There is the opening of this kind of fruit basket, red fruit basket opening here, with everything with the formation of the Silver Mountain Water DNA is present here, but just the tweaks of adding some fruitiness to this DNA has really done me well. I love this stuff. I love it, man. I love the Silver Mountain Water DNA. Believe it or not, I do not own a bottle of Silver Mountain Water. I will one day. I will be respectful and add the original OG to the collection because I feel it's the right thing to do, and I want a OG bottle. But anyway, I'm not in a rush to get it because of fragrances like this. I just think Algabra has taken the DNA, no disrespect to what has come before us, but I think they've taken the DNA and truly, for me and my preference, they've really perfected it. That probably sounds crazy to some of you out there who love Silver Mountain Water, and I feel you. If you take a dig at me in the comments, I understand. I just like it and keep it moving. But this right here, for me, well done. Well done. Great stuff. Fresh, clean, great for everyday use, and just awesome, man. From the house of Algabra, we have Scent of Paradise. This one is great. It is really, really good for sure. All right. Up next, the best soapy, clean, fresh fragrance that I've ever smelled, and definitely the best that I have in my collection currently. From the house of Regalian, we're talking Hamon. This stuff is amazing, man. Like legit luxury, fresh, white soap. Luxury. God, it's beautiful. There's this this musk and this citrus and this cozy linen, cotton, dryer sheet, fresh bar of soap vibe here. It's inoffensive. It ain't gonna bother nobody. Great quality. Regalian has great quality. I highly recommend getting a sample set, a discovery set, getting some samples of the house. I have about 4 or 5 from Regalian, and I have not been let down ever. When you're talking about fresh, versatile, everyday wear, that soapy clean style, here you go. I just haven't experienced one better than this one. Fresh, soapy, clean. Literally the only if you wanted one fragrance in your collection and you do want something a bit more higher on the quality, you know, your taste might be a little bit elevated, cool, I got you. This is one to tap into. Literally tap into and see for yourself. When I smelled this for the first time, I was like, wow, this smells like luxury. This is a luxury experience, fresh and clean. Check it out. Versatile signature scent type stuff over on Max Aroma. Check it out. From the house of Regalian in Istanbul. All right, we have Hamon. Okay. Again, use that code DEDRICK10. DEDRICK10 to save you 10%. Check out the sample. Blind buy it. Get you a discovery set. It's that fragrance, the Hamon, literally like the easiest fragrance to wear, like on this whole list. All right. Up next, this is one of the reasons why I don't have L'Immensity from Louis Vuitton in my collection, because this house has done an excellent job of capturing that citrus ginger style DNA from the house of Mesbesios. We have a Wondrous Flight. A Wondrous Flight. Interesting name here, but boy, oh boy. God, it's great. Beautiful citrus. It is grapefruit lemon combo here. This is ginger spice here, freshness. Excellent stuff here, man. You love Tigar, you love Lemensity. There's so many different ways that you can smell like those DNAs, truthfully. You don't have to have this one to be in that vein, but it's something about this one. This fragrance has layers to it. In my experience with kind of testing out those DNAs, and I love a citrus ginger combo fragrance, and this is one of those ones, and they do a great job. A Wondrous Flight is a really good performer off of my skin. It's great for summer, versatile, something that you can wear every single day, no matter the situation. Max Aroma definitely has you covered with this line. They have some other great Passion Island is great. This kind of guava, island passion fruit style vacation cruise ship type of scent. It's excellent. But this one right here really does a good job with creating a very sound approach to that Tigar, Lemensity, DNA, and it is awesome. Great, fresh, versatile. It's awesome. If you love citrus, you love ginger, and you're not willing to, really pay that Louis Vuitton or that Bulgari price, even though this was over $200 retail, it's still more affordable. They do run sales on Max Aroma. You can get this under $200. They do have samples, but there are so many different versions of this DNA which you can get from affordable prices and paying up in luxury prices. You just got to do the research for yourself. But this stuff is great. From the house of Mes Besios, we have a Wondrous Flight. I know somebody in the comments right now, bro, this is how you pronounce it, bro. I mean, I feel you, man. I appreciate the tip. I really do. All right. Up next, man, really falling in love with this house. Going to be doing a review video on this house and the fragrances that I have, but boy, is this a good one. From the house of Anfas, I believe that's how you pronounce it, we have Samaha. Samaha. Get that in focus. Beautiful bottle. Love everything about this house. Great stuff. What you get here is this aquatic, citrus, salty type of vibe here. Perfect for summer, perfect during the warmer months, just to kind of get out, casual, laid back, inoffensive, fresh and clean. Just nothing wrong with this fragrance at all. It smells amazing. Even the dried out on an atomizer kind of has this kind of ambergris effect to it as well. And it's not fishy or eggy or nothing like that. I am one that is very iffy on ambergris and how it is presented in fragrances. And here it is blended very, very well. All right. Like I said, you get that aquatic salt water type of vibe with this nice citrus that is kind of hovering. Like, let's say you're drinking a very fresh glass of lemonade while you're on the boat, kind of jetting through the water. Like, that's what this smells like, man. It's great. Little musk to it as well. Great for the warmer months. This is really good stuff. Great casual during the day fragrance, man. Like right now, like I'm getting ready to leave the house in a second. I'm chilling today. Got my ball cap, white tee, some some shorts, some sneakers. About to go out and run some errands soon as it stops raining cats and dogs out there. It is storming out here currently, but I'm going to spray maybe this might be my fragrance of the day. I don't know. We'll see. And just kind of go out and just handle my business, man, and come back to the crib. All right. So great stuff. Tap into this house. This is one that a lot of y'all don't know about. You have no idea. But Anfas is a great house with some great fragrances, man. And Samaha is one of those ones, man, that are easy to wear. Don't have to think about it. Really good experience, man, for sure with this house. All right. Up next, couple left to talk about, man, for the beach or sexy summery date night. This stuff is incredible. I've never smelled nothing like this, man. Just really blown away. My one and only experience with the house of, I think it's called Jacques Folty. That's the brand. But we have Peas Nunes. Unique name. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it stands for. But as you see that palm tree at the bottom of the bottle, it's fun, baby. Peach, caramel, iris, fruity, sexy. Blown away by this fragrance, man. Had no expectations, did not know what to expect, but this is coming with me on my anniversary trip. Me and my wife are getting ready to go celebrate our wedding anniversary soon, and this is coming with us to the trip. It's just going to be fitting. It is going to be fitting for sure, man. So beautiful, tropical, sexy, a grown-ish style DNA. Quality is really, really good. I had never heard of this house. It's the only thing I know about this house. But the blend of this, when I looked at the note breakdown, I was like, oh, it's probably a little bit too sweet for me. Nah. The blend is excellent. Man, it's good. Man, this is good stuff. Stay tuned for more conversations on this. My wife doesn't know about this one yet, so I'm gonna wear it and, you know, see how she just kind of reacts to it, you know, when we're out doing our thing, celebrating, man. So can't wait to talk more about this, but this is sexy, fresh, great for the summer date night, just clean. This, I wouldn't call this a signature scent or a versatile scent, but it is under the category where it has some fresh and sexy appeal to a fragrance that does have the peach and the caramel and beautiful note breakdown. This stuff is amazing, man. From the house of Jacques Faulty, we have Peas Nuns, Nuns. I'm gonna say Nuns, that's what it is. Great stuff. Well, I don't know if that's what it is. Y'all know how I be butchering words left and right. All right. Up next, a classic, and I think this one's on sale right now. Fingerprints everywhere, but this one is, I think they're running a sale on this one right now. And you know, Elisium ain't getting a lot of talk these days, and I know it's been out for a while, but it's still one of those ones. From the house of Roja Dove, we're talking Elisium. Elisium from the house of Roja Dove. What else? What do we need to talk about? Fresh, clean, citrusy, everyday wear. It's great. People often compare it to Creed Aventus. It don't smell like Creed Aventus to me, but it does what Creed Aventus does. Same thing I say like with about Manceris or Drop Boise. It doesn't smell like Creed Aventus to me, but it does what Creed Aventus does. This is one of those ones. But the quality to me, the quality ingredients here really stand out a little bit more, in my opinion. They just do. The quality of this fragrance is there. Roja fragrances don't miss. This is fresh, it is clean, it is versatile, it's great for everyday wear. You're not going to be, you know, put in a situation where this can't work for you every day in any situation, because it can. It can. And I think Max Roma is running a sale on this one right now. Dedrick tend to save you an extra 10%. But this is a classic, it's a GOAT, it's an OG, and it's spectacular, man. A lot of people know about this. A lot of people have talked about this, but this fragrance should always be in the discussion. When it comes to fresh, versatile, signature scent fragrances, always in the discussion. From the house of Roja Dove, we have Elisium. Great stuff, man. Great stuff. And last but not least, man, I feel crazy. I haven't talked about this fragrance in a minute, and it's one of my favorites from the house. And admittedly, I haven't worn it in quite some time. Unfortunately, I'm testing things all the time. And I was looking through my collection. I was like, yo, I ain't shown this one no love in a minute. I need to get right, because it deserves some love. From the house of Parfums de Marly, we're talking Greenley. Greenley from Parfums de Marly. One of my favorite fragrances from Parfums de Marly. As a matter of fact, it's my favorite freshie. I know Steadily and Percival and what's the other one called? Perseus. They get a lot of love, and Greenley does too. But for me, I just like that green apple, that tardy, fresh green apple here, that petitgrain, fresh and clean, green. Just a different take, man. This, you know, Percival and Sedley kind of get, you know, comparisons back and forth, rightfully so. And Perseus kind of stands alone, and this one kind of stands alone in that line. We're talking about fresher fragrances. But I just like what that green apple does here. It's crisp, it's clean. Some people say they compare it to what's called Fructis shampoo. I've never used that before. I've smelled it before going through Walmart or Target throughout my day. But this fragrance doesn't smell like shampoo to me, but I get the conversation. But fresh, beautiful, a fragrance from Parfums de Marly that gets talked about real seasonably, like during the spring and the summer. You hear this talked about a lot, but like once the cooler days come, this kind of gets thrown in the tuck. I'm guilty of that too, but it definitely deserves its praise. It can be wearing all year round, in my opinion. Versatile, signature scent worthy, and just really good. It's not like everything else that's out there. As the times roll on, certain fragrances remain different. And to me, this is a different style of a freshie. And my favorite freshie from Parfums de Marly. Great stuff. From the house of Parfums de Marly, I think this one is on sale right now as well. We're talking Greenley. I think Greenley is on sale right now over on Max Aroma. Tap in, Dedrick 10, save an extra 10%. All right, so there you go, man. So shout out to my friends over at Max Aroma for sponsoring this video, man. Use the code Dedrick10 if anything interests you here today. Get a sample. You ain't got to get a full bottle. You ain't got to get anything, but 10% is to help you guys save a couple of dollars if you are interested in something that I talked about today or anything on Max Aroma. So tap in. All right, so appreciate y'all for watching. Thank y'all for the love. Really means a lot. I don't take it for granted, and it's just amazing, man, to have what we have over here with the Smell Good family. It's really, really dope. All right, so until next time, splack it up, splack it down, splack that thing all around. And remember, what you put onto this world, it's exactly what you are going to get back. All right, y'all be easy. Peace. Till next time, splack.